I called it. I called it. As soon as I found out, when I was subscribed to Boxycharm for that whole year, and I found out that Ipsy, who I've been avoiding like most of my life, bought them, I knew it was going to happen. And since I am no longer a Boxycharm subscriber, I did not get a survey or an email, but everyone's talking about, and so I heard about it kind of accidentally, how now Ipsy and Boxycharm are officially merging, and I knew it was only a matter of time, and that was part of the reason I ended up not keeping my Boxycharm subscription, because I don't like Ipsy. There's something about them. But let's talk about this email, because of course, I went and found a copy of the email online, and now I'm going to tell you guys about it because I just can't keep my mouth shut or my opinions to myself. So let's take a look at what's going on here. I have the email here. I took a picture of it from my screen. So I'm going to read to you this email that people are apparently getting. And we're going to talk a little bit about Ipsy and Boxycharm and them coming together, and what that means, if anything. It's because I know a lot of you have these boxes. You get these boxes, and some of you love them. So I'm particularly interested in what you guys have to say about this, and if you've gotten this email. So please let me know. Leave me a comment if you get either of these subscriptions. Or even if you don't, like, what's your opinion on this? And because this, I guess, is pretty big news, and I'm just finding out about it, even though this happened like 4 days ago. So, or by the time I published this, like 6 days ago, something, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so let's talk about what's in this email, if it means anything to any of us. So the email reads, Ipsy and Boxy are coming together. We'll be combining Ipsy and Boxycharm to deliver the very best of both worlds. It's your dual passport to Ipsy and Boxy. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so they say your Glam Bag Plus membership, so that's an Ipsy thing, will transition to Boxycharm by Ipsy. So that's going to be the name for this, Boxycharm by Ipsy, I guess. But don't worry, you'll still get to choose 3 of your 5 full-size faves, so favorites, every second or third of the month. So I'm already seeing some changes. This is different than what Boxycharm was doing. So we'll talk about this in a minute, but there are some changes there. It continues to read, you'll continue to get 5 full size of the hottest products, now at an even better value, worth up to $215 for the same price of just $28 a month. Now remember, I canceled when they upped their prices. It was just too much at that point. Like, everything that had been going on, it was dumb. $28, but we'll talk about that too. And you'll receive even more new launches, buzzworthy brand exclusives, and emerging trendsetter from brands such as, I don't know if that was me on my pain meds or if that was a typo on their part. I don't know what's going on here. So, brands such as Too Faced, Huda Beauty, blah, 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 blah. Personalized to you based on your beauty quiz and reviews. So we are familiar with that. Hopefully, theoretically, it'll actually work now. They are saying bye-bye to the drawstring bag. That's an Ipsy thing. They would get their box in a bag that was inside a box every month, kind of a collector's item, drawstring bag thing. And putting that toward better products at a better value and packaging it in a 100% recyclable box, which is kind of what Boxycharm was already doing. So they are taking things from both. It says deals and steals. Don't worry, you'll still get member perks with access to add-ons, pop-up, and Flash, which I don't know what Flash is. I'm guessing another Ipsy thing, as well as our 24/7 online shop with one added perk. Now you can enjoy up to 80% off. That's like a Boxycharm thing, but we did not have 24/7 access. They had like pop-up shops. You had to do it like right away. It was like really high pressure sales and kind of like sleazy for that reason. It's the best bargains that beauty has to offer. So that's the email. At least that's the email supposedly. I found it online. Someone else was talking about it, so here we are. But anyway, so I have some thoughts on this because, again, of course I have thoughts on this. And you do too, so I still want to hear them. But anyway, so what they're saying here essentially is they're taking their bigger Ipsy or like their medium size. I don't know how many they have. How many Ipsys are there? There's so many. There's like the little one with the samples, and then there's the one in the drawstring bag, and I think there's one more. And then of course for Boxycharm, you've got your base box that used to be $21, then it was $25, and now it's $28, which it is that it is what it is. And you have like another Boxycharm that's like better, where they were putting all of the decent brands for even more money. And then after that, they also had one that came out like every quarter that was supposed to be even better, and a lot of people said it was disappointing. I don't know, none of us know what's happening with the specifics of the things that are not Ipsy or the Boxycharm base box. So I think what they're doing is they're taking the Glam Bag Plus, right, which was about the same price as the Boxycharm base box, and they are combining the two because yeah, let's face it, they were redundant at this point. If they're owned by the same brand, and you know, a lot of people were getting a lot of repeats every single month, this actually makes sense. So we know I'm mad at Boxycharm and we know that I'm mad at Ipsy because I just don't like Ipsy. I don't know, there's something about them that just rubs me the wrong way. I have to admit, this could be a good thing. Now, when I heard this initially, I was like, no, but for real though, it might, now that I've actually sat down and thought about it for like a half a second, this could be a really good thing, right? This is not something that I, in this moment, am here to complain about. I am cautiously optimistic. Let's talk about it. So basically what we're comparing here is what we had been getting at Boxycharm versus what we would be getting now. And I say we as in me, as in if I were still getting this is all theoretical. I'm not getting this, and this is all new information for all of us. So the Glam Bag Plus membership is what they're referring to. I'm guessing this went out to people who, you know, have that subscription. So with the Glam Bag, you got to choose 3 of your 5 full-size products. And I'm guessing based on this email that you got to do it every 2nd or 3rd of the month. That's an improvement, because what we had from Boxycharm before was you could choose 1 or possibly 2. I think just 1 in your base box. It's hard for me to remember. I think it would, yeah, there was 1 choice item, and then the rest you didn't know for sure what you were getting, and it was like really up in the air. And then you also never knew month to month when you were going to be able to choose that, and so you had to really be on the ball, like on all their social media and checking your emails to make sure that you didn't miss it. So this is an upgrade. This is an upgrade. So there's that. I really like that you can choose 3 of your 5 full-size items. Now, the next question they do also address, because the next question is, but what are those full-size items going to be? Because for a while we were seeing some pretty disastrous boxes with like really low-end items. Lower end, they were taking all the good stuff and putting it in Boxy Plus, I think it's called. I don't even remember what they're called anymore because I've been so focused on my ice cream boxes, which are just like a completely different world. But so they continue to say, you know, you'll get your 5 full-size products. They're supposedly going to have a higher value per box, worth up to $215, they say. I don't remember what Boxy's was. I think it was up to 150 or up to 175. I don't remember. Please let me know, because I'm sure you guys remember better than I do. I'm not huge on like, oh, how much is this worth, you know, but unless it's like extremely obvious that they're saying it's worth a certain amount of money and then not supplying what they said they were going to supply. But anyway, so they say this is going to be worth more. The price is going to be $28 a month. Apparently we're going to be getting higher, or I say we, you, whoever actually gets this is going to be getting the higher quality brands again, I guess, supposedly. They're quoting, they're saying specifically Too Faced, Huda Beauty, Sunday Riley, and Fenty. Now, I never in my year that I had Boxycharm got any Too Faced or Sunday Riley or Fenty Beauty. I did get one thing from Huda Beauty, and it was like a red palette. Have you ever seen me wear red eyeshadow? Maybe the one time that I got that palette, and it was dumb. But yeah, so I'm not sure if they're going to actually start giving out good stuff in these boxes again, and they were like, it was just a problem because they were merging a bunch of stuff, or if they're still going to be putting like leftovers in these boxes. So it will be interesting to see what items from the good brands we're getting. Are we going to keep getting orange eyeshadow? Or are we actually going to start having the nice stuff? Is everyone going to be getting the nice stuff? Or is it going to be a very small portion of people who are getting the nice stuff versus not, like what we saw for a while? So those are all questions that I have that will be answered in time, and I'm very excited to see what happens. This is interesting and new information. I'm very actually excited about this. I've said that. Anyway, so let's see. They're getting rid of the drawstring bag. To be honest, I always thought the bags, like the smallest ones come in makeup bags, and those are kind of cute. I did get one small Ipsy bag. I got one time a long time ago. It was like a free sample one, which a friend sent it to me, and it was very kind of them to do that. I appreciate it. But so I do actually use that bag, but I can see how getting a new bag every single month, it seems it's wasteful. You don't need that many drawstring bags or like zip top makeup bags. You don't. So I'm glad they're getting rid of that, to be honest. And then they're putting it in the box. And I can also see economically why they did that, you know, because they wanted to offer higher value, or maybe they're just saying that because they didn't want to have to pay for the drawstring bags anymore. In this economy, I don't blame them. I don't. And I blame brands for everything. So like I blame like big corporations for a lot. So like I don't blame them on that. That's kind of like big. Anyway, so the last thing that they say here, something about member perks with add-ons, pop-up, and Flash. Again, I think Flash is like one of the stores that they have. So you can still get, like, you can still buy stuff from them like at a discounted price. So that hasn't really changed. They're saying now you can enjoy up to 80% off. Like, honestly, I think we were getting that before from Boxycharm, so I think they're importing that from Boxycharm to Ipsy. So that's the whole email, the whole supposed alleged email that I definitely stole off the internet and did not receive firsthand. So those are my thoughts and opinions on this, but I would really like to know what you think about this, again, especially if you are currently subscribed to either one of these. Like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic. I think that maybe they heard us when we started complaining and leaving, and I am interested to see what they do. Like, when I quit Boxycharm, I told you, I said, I'm quitting for now. Maybe they'll do something better in the future, but for now I'm quitting to watch them and see what happens. And this is pretty big. This is big news. So I am very interested in seeing what happens next. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you guys know that that is happening because, well, first of all, everyone's talking about it. So I didn't want you guys to be the last to know, just like I felt like I was the last to know, even though this is like still breaking information. But so there you go. That's the information. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will talk to you soon. Bye.